Today on Crypto Win Rate, we're going over how to set take profit and stop loss orders on xt.com. We'll cover how to add them before placing a trade, how to add them after your position is already open, how to set multiple or partial take profit and stop loss orders, how to use a trailing stop loss order, and how to edit or cancel your orders. If you want to claim a USDT welcome bonus, I recommend you create an XT account with the link in the description. New users registering with our link will be eligible to receive these exclusive welcome bonuses. For this tutorial, we're going to be executing a 3x market long on Bitcoin with our full account balance, so about 200 USDT. Before we click open long, we can see there is a box that says TP and SL. This stands for take profit and stop loss. A take profit is the price where you want to automatically close the trade and profit. So if Bitcoin moves up to your target, XD can close the position for you and lock in the gain. A stop loss is the price where you want to automatically close the trade if the market moves against you. This helps you limit your loss instead of letting the trade keep going in the wrong direction. This is really important for beginner traders because it helps you manage risk before entering the trade. Instead of guessing what to do while the price is moving, you already have a plan. You know where you want to take profit, and you know where you want to cut the trade if it doesn't work out. So I'm going to place our take profit price around 130,000. This will mean again that once Bitcoin hits this price, we'll be fully sold out of our position and we will take our profits. On the downside, I'm going to set our stop loss at around 55,000. If Bitcoin reaches this price, again, we will be fully sold out of our position and we will take our losses. This is the simple way to set a take profit and stop loss. We also see an advanced option. So if we click on this, it will take us to this page here. The first thing we can see are these limit order boxes. This is giving you the option to execute a take profit and stop loss as a market order or a limit order. Using a market order means once your take profit or stop loss price is triggered, XT will close the position instantly at the best available price. This is usually the simplest option and is often better for beginners, especially for stop losses because the main goal is to get out of the trade quickly. Using a limit order means once the trigger price is reached, XT will place a limit order at the price you choose. So if we would click limit order, it will give us another price to choose. This gives us more control over the exact price, but there is a risk the order may not fill if the market moves too quickly. So we're going to stick to market orders for our take profit and stop loss. Next, we're able to choose what price type triggers the order. We have last price, mark price, and index price. Last price is the most recent traded price on XT. It moves quickly and shows what the market is trading at right now. And then as we previously stated earlier in the video, mark price is a more stable calculated price that exchanges use to help prevent unfair liquidations from quick wicks or sudden spikes, while index price is based on the average price of the asset across multiple major exchanges, so it represents the broader market price. For beginners, mark price is usually a good choice for stop losses because it's more stable and less likely to trigger from one quick wick. For take profit, some traders use last price because it reacts faster, but mark price can also keep things more consistent. So mark price is the default option on XT, and we are going to keep our take profit and stop losses both at mark price. Now you also see different ways to set your take profit and stop loss. The first way is the simplest way in my opinion, which is to just put in the price you want to exit the trade at. The next way we can set our take profit or stop loss is by ROI percentage. This means you set your take profit or stop loss based on the percentage return on your margin. Just remember, with leverage, ROI can move a lot faster. So on 3x leverage, a smaller move in the Bitcoin price can create a larger percentage move on your position. So if I have an ROI percentage in mind, let's say I'm happy with 150% gain. This would put Bitcoin around 119,000 and we'd be up about 285 USDT on our trade. The third way is to set it by P&L. This means profit and loss. This lets you choose how much money you want to make or how much money you're willing to lose on the trade. So if you have an idea of how much money you want to make on this trade, let's say you'll be happy with $200 in profit. This is the price of Bitcoin where you would exit your position. And on the downside, if you have an idea how much you want to lose, let's say you don't want to lose more than 50 USDT. Again, this is where Bitcoin's price would be at. And the last way to set your take profit or stop loss is by price change. This would be the price change of the asset. So let's say I want to exit my trade once Bitcoin goes up 50%. And we can see the price Bitcoin would be at. And on the downside, I want to exit my trade if Bitcoin goes down more than 25% and just cut my losses. These are all the different ways that you can set your take profit and stop loss. We are just going to keep it simple and keep our take profit and stop loss like we had it before, and we are going to open a long on our position. We can quickly go over the details of our order, make sure everything is correct, and then we can confirm. We can see that our order was successful. If we scroll our cursor to the left a bit, it will give us a couple more options. On the far right, we can see our take profit and stop loss. If we click on this icon, this is where we can edit our take profit and stop loss or cancel it. We can also manage our take profit and stop loss orders under open orders. Here again, we could edit the order under modify, and we can cancel the order if we click revoke. And we can see our TP and SL order has been withdrawn. Now I showed you how to add a take profit and stop loss order before your trade. Next, I'm going to show you how to add one after. There are multiple ways on XT to add a take profit and stop loss after your trade. We can actually do it right on the chart. So to make it easier, we can move the chart to the daily, and then we can just drag our stop loss to our preferred price. So let's say 60,000, or we could drag our take profit to our preferred price. So that's one way to do it. We can also go to our position, move to the right a bit, and under position, take profit and stop loss, we can click the plus sign, and we can just repeat what we did before. So we can set our take profit price around 130,000 and our stop loss price around 55,000. And we can confirm these orders. We can see our take profit and stop loss here. If we click this icon, again, we can modify our order or cancel it. Next, I'm going to show you how to add multiple/partial take profit and stop losses to your position. So we can click exit here, and under TP and SL, we can click on the plus sign, and we can see now we are in partial positions. Setting a partial position on a take profit and stop loss means instead of closing your entire position at one price, you can close only part of the trade. For example, if you're in a Bitcoin long position, you might take profit on 50% of the trade at your first target and leave the other 50% open in case Bitcoin keeps moving higher. Partial stop losses can also be useful because they let you reduce your position if the trade starts moving against you instead of closing everything all at once. So overall, partial orders give traders more flexibility and help them manage risk in stages instead of making one all or nothing decision. So for this tutorial, we are going to create two separate take profit and stop loss partial orders. We're going to create one order for 50% of our position, and then our second order will close our full position. So for our first partial position, I want to take some profits if Bitcoin hits 120,000, and I want to cut some losses if Bitcoin goes down to 70,000. Now we just need to scroll down a bit, and we can see we can choose how much of our position we want to include. So we are going to do 50%, and we are going to confirm this order. So now we have our first partial take profit and stop loss position. For our second one, we can click on this icon here, click add, and we are going to add our second take profit and stop loss position. For this order, we're going to give it a lot more room. So we're going to set our take profit at around 180,000. This will mean if Bitcoin hits this price, we will be fully sold out of our position. On the downside, we're going to give it some more room as well, because if Bitcoin does go down, we still want to give it some price room to recover. Again, if Bitcoin does go past 40,000 though, we will be fully sold out of our position. And now at the bottom, we are choosing 50% again, which is the second half of our position. We can confirm this order, and now we can see both of our take profit and stop loss orders. If you wanted to cancel them, you can cancel them individually, or you can just click on cancel all. Now the last order I'm going to show you is the trailing stop order. To add a trailing stop order to our existing position, we can head down to take profit and stop loss and click on trailing TP and SL. As we briefly explained before, a trailing stop loss is a type of stop loss that automatically moves with the price as it goes in your favor. This can help you lock in profits while still giving the trade room to grow. There are two main settings, the activation price and the callback rate. The activation price is the level where the trailing stop loss becomes active, so the trade won't start trailing until price reaches this point. The callback rate is the percentage the price needs to move against you before the trade is closed. For example, if we set a 2% callback rate, our position will close if the price drops 2% from its highest point after activation. A trailing stop loss can be a great tool for protecting profits without having to manually adjust your stop loss. So when setting an activation price, we can keep it on market. That means that our activation price would be the current market price, or we can press limit price, and that would give us an option on when we want to put our activation price. So I'm going to keep it on limit price, and I'm going to choose our activation price around 100,000. And for the callback rate percentage, I'm going to put it at 10%. This means that the trailing stop loss we've set will only become active after Bitcoin reaches 100,000. After that, if Bitcoin keeps moving higher, the trailing stop loss follows the price up. But if Bitcoin pulls back by 10% from its highest point after activation, the order will trigger and the trade will close. For the size, we are going to place this order on our full position and we're going to confirm. If we want to see our trailing stop order, we can head to Open Orders, Trailing TP and SL, and here we can see our trailing stop order. Scrolling to the right, here is where we can modify the order or cancel it. To close our full position, we have a couple options. We can close it from the order panel. We can close it from the chart by just clicking on this X right here, or under position, we can close. If we had multiple positions, we could also use the close all positions option. We are just going to click close, and we're going to close our full position with a market order. Go over our details and then confirm. We have successfully closed our order, and that's pretty much all for this tutorial. Hopefully you now understand how take profit and stop loss orders work, why they matter, and how they can help manage your trades with more confidence. If you want to claim a USDT welcome bonus when signing up to xt.com, you should create an account with the link below this video. The link will take you to this sign up page where you can see all the bonuses that you are eligible for. If you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We also have a website at cryptowinrate.com where we have lots of crypto content and tons of educational guides for you to sift through. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.